My name is Charlie Lee. I found a problem that is we have too much aluminum cans around or in our trash cans.
And now there's a lot of garbage that's like plastic bottles, and then it's wasted, and then they're just buried underground.
So what I have found out is in this school, just in this school, we have produced a lot of papers only in 1 week. A4 papers, like printing papers that we use every day.
And now the problem is people use the glasses bottle, always use once and just throw it away. And especially in China, there are nothing that can the garbage to throw the glasses bottle.
I think in the world, in the city or in China, I saw many plastic water bottles in the street.
So I made this is my product, and I used 2 bottles to make like a plant container. So how it works is when you water the plant on top, the water that the plants on top don't need, it leaks down to the bottom. So it uses more water. Like you don't need it for a lot of water. Well,
What's so special about this?
first, this bottle is made with materials that is free.
How many bottles do you think you could actually stack?
A lot. If I mean, if here's the connection is strong enough, actually we can make it very high, and then we can hang it. So
So why should I buy your product? Why should I buy this instead of just going to the store and getting just my own plant container?
So I made this part. It was made of flat aluminum can. There's something else like here this thing. I use another aluminum can to make this, and then it also is a plant container. It can grow 3 plants. I grow 3 seed plants, but there's a good thing about it is when you don't want to like give a plant water, you can just go give other 2 plant water. It is the same. The water go down always go to this can, and this can you can take it off and maybe reuse it.
Can you describe how you developed the design?
You're also advertising for Pepsi. Is that a purposeful choice in your product development?
But that seems like an opportunity to attract endorsements or partnerships from soft drink companies.
Possibly.
How do you think of that, whether it's too sharp for kids to touch?
We talk about recycled paper. And then there's the problem is after we use all these papers, we will put it in the recycling bin. A lot of people might think that it is reusing these papers, but if you really think of it, it's like you get those very clean papers and then you actually throw it away to a paper factory to make recycled paper. But I have thought of one question is what happens when you reuse the paper and there might be only 1 or 2 specific ways that they could use it. But my product, I have to take recycled papers from the printers, and then and if you can see this design, is they have very thick of a paper, and then what it does is the first purpose of this paper is when you spill waters in the office, you could use these kind of paper towels to clean it. I have thought of maybe you could use towels instead of papers. But if you really think of an office, people might just like not bring towels because usually we just go to office to work. So paper towels, one of the ways for using it is to clean waters if you spill on the people. And another way is if you have like meetings, you could use these kind of papers to take notes, and it's good for other purposes as well.
And how durable is the paper? You mentioned being able to write on it. Is it smooth?
Is it easy to break? It seems that it's very.
If you consider the cost for making that recycled paper compared with normal kitchen paper,
and this is my product. It can put some liquid soap in it, so when we are washing our hand, we can wash it out and we can wash our hand. And the glass is made of the recycling, so I think the price will be cheaper. And I found this top on the website, that Taobao, so
Was it your intention to leave the liquor label on the bottle as well?
I'm just wondering, in what way is your product an innovation?
Like a hand washer, then it's free. Then I need to spend extra money to buy the top from the Taobao.
If you don't have some ownership of the process, if you haven't created something new, then it's going to be difficult to avoid competitors just taking the idea and doing it themselves at no cost.
So my idea is the classic water caps and make some artistic. So this is my idea. The materials are plastic water caps in the words, but I use just just paper and the glue stick. So first of all, you can draw any drawings in the world or some place, and you can just stick the caps. And also there are many colors and many sizes of the caps, so you can make more artistic.
You can make it bigger, like the interview background. But now we always use the paper board to show the different logos of companies. You can use that. Maybe make it bigger, like a advertisement.
What about a board that had a lot of little places that someone could screw the bottle caps on?
Do you have more ideas to improve it? I think it's a really good idea.
All the products are very attractive. I see agriculture industry, paper industry, and also the service, like advertisement, great ideas. And I just have one suggestion to all of you, like every products or service must be marketable. So you should find out what your customers need. So it's the motivate for you to develop your product. If you can sell your products and services, that's the reason you should do it.
Things like the Pepsi cans, it was very neat to see your idea, Charlie, in the way that you stack those. And again, I can see doing that at home now with old bottles, giving it a shot and actually growing things vertically. But Charlie Lee, the way that you would fit all those Pepsi cans together, I thought was actually, it took quite a bit of development, I think, on your part to make them stick and to use that, to give it structural integrity, I guess. So good job. So you come up with a contribution, and maybe it's the way that these bottles can be fit together to make a hanging garden, but you want to find some way that you're applying your own craftsmanship and your own idea so that people want to come and get it from you.